I just had a conversation with my little bro. Man, he locked up fighting a Fed case right now, St. Louis. I remember the day he jumped off the porch, man, and got into the streets. And from that day, I seen him get up. I feared for him because I knew that regardless of the type of conversation I have with him, trying to enlighten him, I was only 10% to the 90%. The wolves at him, telling him, "No, I do this. Get these stripes. You can be in with us, gang." So I seen his future already. Brother locked up fighting a murder. He fighting a Fed case. Had a conversation with him. He never thought about creating a different vision for his life. He said, "I never even tried it." The streets control your habitat of thinking. Most people think they free, they not. You got a feeling of freedom, but you're controlled by everything around you. So I had to give him the conversation that he needed, not the one that he wanted. He said, "Bro, every time somebody call me, they just talk about bullshit." I said, "I know, because that's what's in their mind. If you ain't got nothing but bullshit in your mind, it ain't gonna be everything in your conversation." Unfortunately, most young men that's in the streets in the conditions that they in, they don't have nobody giving them a different direction, helping them feed their vision so that they can see themselves in a different position than the one that they're in. And that's why the streets is terrible. And that's why I do what I do. Because I've been thinking about his story since I started my journey. Understanding that if you ain't got a key in your life, somebody to unlock you, you ain't gonna tap in, and you gotta be 100% dissatisfied, and you gotta be ashamed of yourself. Where you start producing a type of change to where you can convince you that you different. And I had to tell him, "Listen, man, don't be afraid of change. That was the worst game ever sold to us, that we shouldn't change." If somebody tell you change, take it as the greatest compliment they can give you, because that means that you improved. Human beings throughout life are supposed to improve in efficiency and effectiveness. And if you're not improving, then you losing at life. You dead, you stagnant. So for all my young brothers that's out there in the street, nobody can blame you for the environment that helped dictate the decisions that you were a slave to. But if you tapped into this frequency, the next decision you make is all yours. And whatever happens from that, you better take full responsibility for it. You understand me? And if you don't like the possibility of the outcomes that can happen from the life that you currently living, decide to make a change for yourself. Go in your mind, and I want you to see a better version of yourself. Smarter, healthier, financially more successful. You understand me? In better relationships, more control, discipline, security. You understand me? Know who you are, confidence. If you can see that person happy with peace, then I want you to work to see that person into a reality. How come they ain't the same person you see reflected in the mirror? Don't ever have a better version of yourself that you ain't working towards. Peace, family.